Hello, John Croner with Bullseye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to the Market and Holly update for Monday, April the 23rd. Well, let's get right to it and see what happened today in the markets. Well, first we're going to take a look at the spiders. And as you can see here, we've had our fourth red day in a row. The first one actually started with a gap up. We do have a little bit of a tail on the bottom. We're at that point where, a lot of people think we're going up. A lot of people think we're going down. And I think we're just going to have to wait to see what happens. The intraday here, you can see we actually went up after a bit, and then we pulled back, and then towards the end of the day, we did increase a little bit. The diamonds, pretty much the same picture. We are below a couple of the moving averages here, but yet above the 20. Once again, we're at that critical stage that we have to see what is going to happen. The daily, the intraday looks a lot like the spiders did. So we did, come up towards the end of the day. The IWM, maybe a little bit better, but we still had, the red day, closed, going up a little bit off of lows. The Qs, same thing going on there. We, pulled back, a little bit of a tail on the bottom. The IBB, a little bit of a tail on the bottom, pulled up from lows right towards the end of the day. TLT, we pulled back, but we did come back up a little bit to the end of the day. And gold, we gapped down, and just a rough day for gold. And also for anybody watching silver, we'll take a look there, and you can see the big gap down on silver. So that's what happened with that. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at Holly and the risk off. You can see here we're at 24 cents profit. Risk on, though, we were at a 54-cent loss. Now on the short side, we had two short trades, and you can see them right there. The long trades, we had a few more. We ended up with 18 total trades, and I'll bring my little sheet in here that I like to do for you. So the short trades, we made 31 cents. On the long trades, we lost 7 cents, and there's your histogram with the risk off and the risk on side by side. And you can see on the risk on, we were doing good, through the first third of the day, and then we kind of went south from there and pulled up a little bit towards the end of the day. Now, it's probably a good time to talk again about the ebook we have to offer you. If you just go to the bit.ly link, Bullseye Trader free ebook, it is case sensitive, but we have 5 ways to win in a post BTFD market. We are definitely in a market that buying that fill dip isn't always working the way it was. We still have a lot of volatility. So as Holly has shown you, you can make money on the shorts and you can make money on the longs. So, I think this will have some stuff in there that'll help you out until we see which way the market is going to decide it wants to go. And once again, if you're liking what you're seeing with Holly and what you're seeing with some of these scans, the software that we have is a very good product. Our standard plan for $3.90 a day, you can try it out for a month. For $7.50 a day, you can have the premium, which includes the Holly. Now, if you want to go with the yearly plan, it gets your price down to $2.90 per day or $6.20 per day for the premium plan. And here's the link for it right there. I will have the link in the YouTube video for you that you can just copy and paste into your browser. If you use Bullseye 15, you would save 15% on that. And the other thing I wanted to tell you about is our trade of the week, which this week is the CIEN. And on this trade here, number one, earnings are still out a little bit. Our trigger was 26.61, which we did trigger today, and then it did pull back and come back up some. The stop, the suggested stop is at 24.65, and the target is at $31. And so, that is our trade of the week for this week. And if things do go towards the short side, the XPXU is still an opportunity if it triggers. And once again, the GE, we said that if it hit over 14, it was a possible trade of the week, and it did on Friday, and it is still above the 14. So I don't know if anybody took advantage of that or not. We'll have to see if it goes up. We've got the inside bar formation going here from the gap up on Friday, and we'll just have to see if that proves to be a good trade or if it's going to fail again. And then the ABX from a couple of weeks ago, you can see here it has come down, and the ABXU has come down some, but our suggested stop was at 11.99. And you can see here we have not gotten to that point. So, from what they have set, this is still, a viable trade. Of course, you've got to manage your own risk if you got into it, and so that is certainly your call. Now, we would invite you to follow us at bullseyetrader.com. If you sign up for our email notifications, you'll get an email every time we post it. You'll get the email once a day. You can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter, StockTwits. We do encourage you to hit this thumbs up, and if this is the first time you're watching this video and you kind of like what you see, we ask you to go ahead and subscribe to it. And we just want to thank you for your time today, and God bless.